Take a look at this surveillance video. It shows the moments leading up to when police say 23-year-old Justin Dion Turner shot and killed his ex-girlfriend, 22-year-old Crystal Williams, and her mother, 46-year-old Danyel Sims. Police say Turner cut off the family's vehicle with his car as they exited the Dunwoody Glen apartments Sunday night. That's when he gets out, gun in hand, shooting and killing the two women.
This is the story of Crystal Williams, who was shot alongside her mother, Danyel Sims, and brother Malachi Williams by a jealous ex-boyfriend. He got so angry that he cut them off in the middle of the road and then fired into the car they were traveling in. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
A family shattered by violence. A young woman's boyfriend now charged with killing her and her mother. Her brother was also hurt but survived, telling John Sherrick his sister was trying to get away from her boyfriend when he opened fire.
Based on this crime, we will be traveling to Atlanta, Georgia, a city with undeniable southern roots. Modern Atlanta, a major tourist destination in the region, is known for its growing number of talented celebrities, also known for its diverse musical heritage and southern hospitality. Crystal Williams, aged 22, was a young, beautiful, vibrant young lady who had things going well for her. She was from a very loving family. She had two siblings and a very loving mother. Her mother, Danyel Sims, was very proud of her, according to things she had posted on her Facebook. Reporting Dr. Crystal Williams to the operating room. Crystal scored a 93 on her anatomy project on plastic surgery. Congratulations, daughter. We are so proud of you. They were so close to each other.
Oh, yours is cute. Mine look all sick. Look, where my eyebrows? All of a sudden I got this big old forehead. You all cute.
Crystal's birthday was on the same day as her younger brother, Malachi Williams. They would celebrate their birthdays together and also get together for many family functions. Crystal was in a relationship with a young man named Justin Dion Turner, age 23. She was so beautiful and looking forward to getting married someday. They lived together for a short period of around 2 months before Crystal decided to leave him for good. Her family were in complete support of her decision, which would at the end cost them their lives. On September 6, 2020, Crystal and her mother, Danyel Sims, 46, were leaving a Dunwoody, Georgia apartment complex when Turner blocked in their SUV and confronted them with a gun. Justin was so upset by Crystal leaving him for not being a responsible young man, he took aim and fired. Danyel, being the lovely mother she was, shielded her child from gunshots, but at the end of the day, she was shot and her daughter Crystal was also shot fatally. Her son Malachi was shot too but managed to survive. Another teenager was able to crouch in the back seat amidst all the commotion and wasn't injured. Justin fled the scene after the shooting. Officers responded to the Dunwoody Glen apartments off Peachtree Industrial Boulevard at around 10:30 p.m. and found 3 people had been shot.
Her mother and brother all shot, 2 of them killed. Police say the victim's boyfriend pulled the trigger. Authorities tell us they found the 3 victims around 10:30 on Sunday night at the Dunwoody Glen apartments. That's off Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. A mother and her adult daughter and son all were shot, 2 of them killed. The third is being treated at Atlanta Medical Center. Investigators have not released any names or said which family members survived. You can check the 11 Alive app for the very latest updates.
Family shattered by violence. A young woman's boyfriend now charged with killing her and her mother. Her brother was also shot. Her brother lived to tell the story. He tells our John Sherrick his sister was trying to get away from her boyfriend when he opened fire. And John joins us live tonight from Dunwoody with a scene this young man saw, John, that I'm sure he will never forget.
The brother talked with me on the phone tonight, telling me how the sister's boyfriend came after the family last night with a gun here at Dunwoody Glen Apartments. He described how their mother gave her life to save her children's lives, jumping in front of the gun as the boyfriend opened fire. A mother trying to protect her children with her life.
She wasn't kidding when she said she'd die for her children.
Sunday night, Danyel Sims used her body as a shield, trying to save her 22-year-old daughter, Crystal Williams, and 18-year-old son, Malachi Williams. That's what Malachi told me on the phone. He said his sister, Crystal, was arguing with her live-in boyfriend, 23-year-old Justin Dion Turner, and she was trying to get away from him to go home with her mother. And as Crystal and the family were driving out of the apartment complex, Malachi said Turner blocked them with his car.
And out of nowhere, Justin cuts us off and comes out with a gun. And he pulls Crystal out at gunpoint. My mom gets outside. And my mom is over her, using herself as a shield for my sister. And he was point blank, like he was right there, and he just shot. Boom, boom, boom. And then all of a sudden, I guess he just pointed it at me. He just wanted me dead. I don't know how he missed.
Malachi was wounded.
Justin Turner initially escaped but was later apprehended by detectives somewhere in Atlanta.
First new at 11, a suspect in custody tonight after a triple shooting leaves a mother and daughter dead in DeKalb County.
Yes, Rick and Tracy, the suspect, 23-year-old Justin Turner, has been apprehended by Dunwoody police.
He now faces charges of murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony.
Just a few hours from now, the man accused of violently ambushing and killing his ex-girlfriend and her mother as they were leaving their apartment complex in Dunwoody will face a judge. CBS 46's Trayson Bragg is live outside the DeKalb County Jail where the suspect is right now with what really can be described only as disturbing surveillance video from what happened, Trayson.
Yeah, Gavir, it's very difficult to watch the surveillance video, but as you said, 23-year-old Justin Dion Turner is locked up in the DeKalb County Jail, which you see here behind me. Officials say today at 1 p.m. he'll get his first opportunity to see a judge. Take a look at this surveillance video. It shows the moments leading up to when police say 23-year-old Justin Dion Turner shot and killed his ex-girlfriend, 22-year-old Crystal Williams, and her mother, 46-year-old Danyel Sims. Police say Turner cut off the family's vehicle with his car as they exited the Dunwoody Glen apartments Sunday night. That's when he gets out, gun in hand, shooting and killing the two women. According to investigators, also say he shot Williams' 18-year-old brother, who luckily survived the vicious attack.
Now he has the rest of his life to think about that bad decision in a moment of passion. And he ruined his life, he took other lives, and it's just senseless.
Again, today at 1 is when officials say Turner will get his first appearance before a judge. Coming up at 6:30, I'll tell you more about what investigators had to say about the double murder.
The DeKalb County man accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend and her mother appeared in court today. Investigators say Justin Turner also shot a third person who survived.
CBS 46's Adam Murphy covered the case in court today as Turner heard the charges against him.
Your charges are going to be those types of charges that I cannot set bond on.
Just after 1 o'clock Wednesday, DeKalb County Magistrate Judge Joyce Neal announced she could not set bond for 23-year-old Justin Turner.
So what will happen is your attorney will file a bond motion. It usually takes about 2 or 3 weeks to get before a judge, and then a superior court judge will make a decision about whether or not to grant bond.
Turner is charged with murdering his ex-girlfriend, 22-year-old Crystal Williams, and her mother, Danyel Sims. The incident happened outside the Dunwoody Glen apartment Sunday night, terrorizing the community.
And it was scary that we had to lock our doors because he was still on the loose. And we didn't know the nationality of the person that did it because everything was just blocked off. So we could have been walking into a stranger and it could have been a shooter. So we were just unaware, but we was cautious at the same time.
He took somebody's life just because, they had some kind of domestic dispute.
It is senseless. It is heartbreaking, and it just make our community even more stronger and tighter that, you'll never know when it's your last day. And it's just sad. I just sum it up, just sad.
Turner showed no emotion and had nothing to say while in court today. He will now go before a superior court judge in a couple of weeks.
Records show it was not Turner's first brush with the law. He was arrested April 1st in Stone Mountain and released from the DeKalb County Jail 4 days later. That arrest was for 13 charges stemming from a January 2018 incident, including aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and fleeing or attempting to elude police officers. Hopefully Justin Turner will get what he deserves in court soon for the crime he committed. Family members staged a vigil to shed light on the volatility of abusive relationships. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Crystal Williams and Danyel Sims. May Crystal and Danielle's memory be a blessing to their families and for all those who knew them, and may their life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for domestic abuse survivors. Please stay safe and see you guys in the next video.